Song Xiaoyi is a struggling modern actress as she was reviewing her role as the ill-fated heroine in the script for A Dream of Qingning, a historical fictional TV drama. She suddenly transported into becoming Song Yimeng at the time she was about to marry her general fiancé Chu Hong. Knowing the key incidents in the script and determined to avoid eventually being married to Nan Heng, the villain male lead in the script, she was determined to do all she can to be married to her general fiancé, Chu Hong. However, each time she attempts to change her fate and dodge possible hindrances, it would always lead to her death. She went into a loop of repeatedly avoiding roadblocks, but still terribly failed, until her next loop brought her to earlier months, where she eventually decided to enjoy her wealth and good life, where she had more time to write down the plots that were to happen and plan how she can avoid them. When she finally met Nan Heng, while the written plot happened, Nan Heng saved her when she fell in the water. As she chooses to stay away from Nan Heng, she keeps getting pulled back by an unknown force towards Nan Heng. This went on many times. The character Nan Heng, on the other hand, who did not want to care about Song Yimeng, also felt a puzzling pull between them, not knowing that he was living in a script. This made Nan Heng think that Song Yimeng bewitched him, so he plotted to kill Song Yimeng many times, but failed and made him look ridiculously funny because he ended saving her each and every time, without his understanding that he was following the script rule that the male lead always saves the female lead. Because of his failure to eliminate Song Yimeng, he decided to assign the underground martial arts team under him to kill her instead. During this time, Nan Heng was also in the area as Li Shiliu, the martial arts big boss, and he unknowingly felt the pull to rescue Song Yimeng. Song Yimeng considered Li Shiliu as a wild card, someone not in the script as she has read, and thought he could be her chance to change the iconic plots and kill Nan Heng. Li Shiliu, from this time forth, saved her from the succeeding iconic scenes, and this made Song Yimeng trust and develop a liking for him, not knowing that he is Nan Heng. In Li Shiliu's absence, his right-hand man, Shang Guanhe, would dress as Li Shiliu and incidentally met Song Yiting, Song Yimeng's sister, who was supposed to have an affair with Nan Heng in the script. The two had an unexpected interesting love theme in the story. They stood out as interesting secondary characters, including Nan Heng's funny sidekick and Song Yimeng's wise father. Song Yimeng eventually found out that Li Shiliu was Nan Heng, but even after knowing Li Shiliu and listening to his side, this has not changed her view of Nan Heng. Nan Heng originally wanted to marry her to win the allegiance of Song Yimeng's father, the Minister of War, but later he had developed genuine feelings for Song Yimeng and did all he could to arrest her fears of her and her entire household's ill fate. They eventually realized that their script, together with other unnamed characters, was able to rebel and successfully found ways to change the ending from their intended roles to a favorable one. When Song Xiaoyi woke up from her dream, she encounters the male lead actor Nan Feng. Nan Feng mentioned a code phrase confirming they transcended worlds, uniting their story in a romantic closure. This drama boldly pokes fun and comedy, including forced kisses on schedule and exaggerated romantic scenarios, highlighted by standout performances, the leads and supporting characters alike. It is a light and enjoyable watch.